Hello chaps, how are you all doing? Hi Sue, how you doing? Evening Archie and Colin, how you doing? Graham, hello. Plastic Monkey Paul, William, how you doing chaps? All good? Oh, need some light on here. Evening Panzer and Graham. Gale Modelling Chaos, how you doing fella? Who else we got? We got Abillo over on Facebook as well. So, more decals. Decals. Evening Phil, evening Rick. Oh, what I've done, I clicked the, well you can see that, I clicked the wheels there on, just clipped on. So, all good. Evening Henry and Max. So, we're on the old decals, there's a load on the wings here. So we might as well just get on with it. The old decal tray topped up. Fair whack of water that time. Yeah. All good fun. Hi Moose, how you doing? On the Sophie one again, I see. That was funny earlier. So I'm just going to chuck that out of the way a minute. I'll figure out where these long ones and these little ones go. So I was having a little think earlier. And let me just see which one's what I want and then I'll tell you. Right, number 18. Turn it around the right way would help. 18. Walk forward of this line. Where's that go? Oh, right, okay. Number 6. do number 6 first. Right, so I was having a little think earlier. You see, if you had the option and the ability to buy any kit you want that's currently kind of available, kind of like one that you couldn't afford, but if you could, you would like to get it, kind of kit, you know, that kind of way. What would it be? Hi Magnus, how you doing? So yeah, that's the question. If you had infinite money, no missus to moan at ya, you could buy what you like, and it's something that's out of your reach at the moment, what would it be? What's your ideal kit? Evening, Mark. How you doing, fella? Good to see ya. How was my movie night, Archie? Yeah, very merry by the time I'd finished with a whiskey. That's what my movie night on Friday was like. Hi, Stephen. How you doing, fella? So, money's no object. Can't get moaned at by the missus or anything like that. What would be your ideal kit that's not really a choice at the moment? HK 132 Lancaster. Good choice, Mark. That's what someone expected me to say, but that wasn't my reply. I kind of shocked them. A big Bandai Millennium Falcon for me, I think. Ooh. A HPH 148 B.III. Uh-huh. Not out of reach, but I'd still love to build it. Yeah. Or another one, Rich B.17 and 132 Lanc. So, mine, shockingly, would be the 135th Dora. That would be my choice, which was not what everybody expected when they asked me before, but that's my choice. It would be the 135th Dora. That's what I fancy. Someone's phoning, but the missus will get that. So this one here is where it gets a bit. Can't pick one really, but I'd like the Olivia on a sofa, the original though. Oh right. Where the heck would I store it? Mark, I would find somewhere to store it. I would find my way one way or another. Basically. Right, I'm just trying to see where this one goes. I think it goes just above that line there. I'm just trying to see where this decal goes, because the printout's not exactly very clear. So I've got a couple of images that are helping me figure out where I'm actually going to put the decal. So it goes across there, that one. I shall check out the other answers in a minute. Let's have a look. You could almost live in that Dora fridge. Yeah, that's a hell of a kit. It definitely is. You want a Ryefield Tiger 1, Archie. Almost bought that Dora, the original release. It was moulded in, but the plastic. And the plastic, but it was terribly inaccurate for 500 quid. Yeah. I don't know why. It's just one of them things that when I initially saw it at a show, it was like, oh wow. Now, you know, I'm not a big armour fan or anything like that, but that was a kit and a half, and I've always fancied it, basically. And when a mate of mine asked me, he expected me to say, like the 132 Lanc, like a lot of you are saying, because most of my builds are aircraft. So he was a bit like, huh? When I said, I think it looked brilliant with all the figures on it and, you know, the whole shebang. I think it would just look awesome. And there's our first one on. Yep, that'll do me. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Get that one on. It's actually a toss-up between the Dora, which I've always liked. I need a lot of paint and glue right enough. Big old paintbrush probably and whole. That or the new big, the big Titanic, the massive one. That'd be awesome too. Sometimes I can't believe the prices of model kits these days. It's insane. Yeah, I agree, Henry. You know, it kind of outprices people. It's just more for like the collectors than the actual builders, which is a shame. Hi Annette, how you doing? I ordered the Ford. Good man. Can't wait to see you do that. Costume new releases are ridiculous. Yeah. I've got a Willys MB Jeep for my Godzilla dio today. Well done, Moose. That'll be good. I'm glad you got the Ford, Mark. It'd be great to see that done. But what I want to see what I really want to see is Mark on the Ford. I want to see whatever colour you do the external. I want to see a little trim bits and bobs on the inside, on the interior. Not overly done, you know, like when I done mine and I did just a couple of little bits like piping on the seat and things like that in the external colour. So that's what I'm expecting to see on photographs. What kit would everybody consider great value? I'd say some of the old Tamiya armour kits for under 15 quid. Tell you another good one. Not bad kits. Most of them are curbside though, in general. For value, some of the Rebel car kits are well worth the money. I've done a few. I've done a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, a BMW, and they're great little kits at a great price. So value wise, if you don't mind not having an engine, because they tend to be most of the time curbside. The Ferrari had an engine when I done it, but the Beamer never. But they're value for money. As kits go, and the fit's not bad actually on the car ones. You know, obviously Tamiya kits are very nice, you know, for the car kits. But value for money wise, it's that. Yeah. It's me. What else do you expect? Good man. I've got some egg planes for a tenner each. I ain't done an egg plane yet. I think the little egg kits are quite cute. The little chibi ones. There you go, that's 2 on. Loads better. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Annette. We were just discussing if money wasn't an object, what would be your dream kit that's already available? That anyone built the 1/35 Tamiya? There we go. Is it Chiha? I did decades ago. Yeah, some of the Rebel cars are really nice. Yeah, they are, and some of the motorbikes are good too. I know Tamiya is like more intense, and you know you've got to build the engine and put the carburetor on and all that carry on, you know. But like, if it's just for the external car look, they're definitely value. I did, I think it was it 1/12 or 1/6? Can't remember. The police motorbike Harley. That was a cool kit. But there was a lot of chrome that I had to strip off and start again with. Oh, that's a tricky one. Maybe a wing nut wings. Oh, so you're into the old World War One there, innit? See, now I didn't expect that answer. Right. So this is my 27th episode on the Lancaster. I kind of sad as it sounds, I counted up all my YouTube lives on this Lancaster. So this is my 27th episode. So far it's been 27 hours. Right, that one goes there like that. Right. And that one is decal 13. Yeah, I just fancy Dora. Dora on a railway line, bit of grass verge kind of thing. Loads of figures. Apparently it was a big fail. Although it fired, no problem in that. The cost of it and the manoeuvrability of it, even though it was on a railway line, the amount of people it took to operate it and the size of the shells, it was actually by the Germans classed as a fail. I was watching a documentary the other day about it. I was quite surprised at that. Good evening, Alan. How you doing? The G has stood the test of time. The only drawback, the tracks. Model cast and do a replacement, but they cost 3 times more than a kit. Yeah, now you see, you find that with a lot of extras. It costs more for the extras than it does for the kit. Prime example, my Wellington build that I did, the 172 Wellington. The original price, not the price I paid obviously, but the original price in the big head photo edge set was actually way more than the price of the kit. It wasn't because I paid less, but I've only done World War II planes, but wingnut wings, they're a bit special. The rigging scares me though. Rigging scares a lot of people on the World War One, and it really mustn't scare you, to be honest. The guys at the model club that are beginners, it's one of the first things I get them to do is the rigging on a World War One, and it's surprisingly, initially, yeah, I guess it's a little bit scary, but it's not as bad as you think it is. This one's just crumpled on me. Just going to get another little second in the water. Right, the Tamiya. Here we go. Right, the Tamiya swim wagon. No, that's completely wrong. But yeah, good one, Phil. I'm not even going to attempt to say that. This is why I don't build armour. Trying to pronounce them all. I'll stick to the aircraft. At least I know how to pronounce them. I need to marry this up because this one broke on me. Wow. Yeah. Yep. Doing me. It actually goes. Double check my picture here. You were very close. Cheers, Pansy. You're too kind. I was probably miles out. I know that there's letters in the German language that don't get pronounced, if you know what I mean. I know that much. But me, oof. Madness. Like my friends when they're on from a foreign country, you know, it's trying to pronounce their names. It's an absolute nightmare. I only speak one language. I'm probably not that great at that. No, we see, we're talking about Bronco now. There's a thing. When I can afford to get a wing on a wing kit, I'll be on to your advice. No worries, innit? I'm always about. It's really not as bad as people think. Like Bronco, I think it was a Bronco kit, and it's kind of an armour, right? Hi Chancellor, how you doing? Getting into hobby wants to do armour, right? Armour, it was an armoured vehicle. It didn't have tracks, it was wheels, and it had all slats like Venetian blinds, you know, like the blinds behind me, kind of slats all the way along it, all down the sides. It was covered in it, and I always kind of fancied that as well. Can't remember for the life of me what it was called, because not being an armour guy, it's not something I can tend to remember. But it was really cool. It was covered in slats. Just trying to think what it was called. Cheers, Chancellor. He's getting there slowly. We might get the props on today, so we'll get some of these decals on first because there's quite a few still to go. It's quite surprised how many lines and stuff there is on it. Heard that sound like MRAP. Might be, mate. I'm trying to think now. It's been a while since I've seen it. While I'm waiting for that decal just to do its thing, I'll do Bronco with that armour. Bronco with flat armour. Here we go. It's a Buffalo 6x6 MPCV with slat armour and Is it Spacad armour? Something like that. It's just one that I've always kind of seen and thought, ooh. So if that makes any sense to you, that's the kind of one that I've liked the look of for a few years. So yes, it's a Bronco kit, and just the thought of all that photo etch slats and stuff is enough for me just to go, oh, that's nice, and it can stay there. But it does look good. I think my theory behind model building is if it looks difficult, then go for it. That's kind of my way of going about things. Nice kit, but overly complicated and overly engineered. The slats are plastic, not photo etch. Yeah, but I've seen some photo etch extras when I was looking a few years ago. As you do. Right. That thing there. Got a red old square to go on. Which I didn't know a Lancaster had. It does. I need to find aftermarket stuff for my 116 Firebird. Ooh, 116. Now very good. It's a good size. Let me back up again. See where everything goes. Right. Nope. That goes there. That goes there. Right. Super. Fred will pass on a piece that armour. It will drive you completely insane. Yeah, probably, mate. It drove me insane on a little 172 West Whitworth Whitley and Wellington Bomber. Never seen so much photo etch fiddliness. It was a birthday gift this last year. Oh, cool. All good. Evening, Richard. I'm good, thanks, mate. How are you doing? I see your big old ship that you got delivered. That looks cool. So here's the thing. Apparently, my turpits that I'm building is a full hull, and sure, you guys said to me that the battery markings on the inside of the hole is because it can be RC. So that kind of got me thinking again, which is never a good thing. So the plan is on the turpits, once it's finished, is I'm going to take some photos like I normally would with my photo blind, and then I'm going to stick it in the bath and see if it floats. Now, if it stays upright and floats like it should, I'm going to take it down to the lock, put it in the water, and take some more photos. So that's my plan. with the Airfix, which should come out really cool. But I'm going to test it in the bath first. And I'm going to take my final photos before I do it, just in case. Any ideas where to look? 116 aftermarket. I mean, you know, that if you're looking for stuff aftermarket, your best bet is to look the kit up on scale mates and then see what was available. Even if it's not available to buy, you can use the part numbers and the company numbers and then search the web bait through that. And that would give, you know, you got a slight chance of actually finding what you're after. That would be my way of dealing with things. Oh, you're off, Panzer. No worries, pal. You take care. MPC. Richard Pretty Dodge Charger is 116. E-model's getting it in later in the year. Ooh. Because you haven't got many kits, have you, Sarah? You know. Right. Fred, you should video the Tirpitz on the lock. I'll be it will sing Deutschland as it sinks beneath the waves. That's kind of my worry. That's why I'm going to try it in the bath first. The last thing I want is to lose it. Right, we've got our silly red triangle on. We've got our decals are starting to wrinkle like they should, which is all good. And we'll get these other single line ones in. Number 14. Okay. Talking of Mark and cars and that, I've not done a car for a while. Been a fair while since I've done one of them. I might have to do another one. I've got the Tamiya Mini, the little Mini, Rally Mini. Might have to do that. Evening, Ian. We're getting there with the old decals anyway. I really want to put this nose art bit on as well if I can. Once I get these wing ones on. Tie it onto a fishing rod just in case. It's going to have to be a day when it's not windy as well, because there's no way I'm putting it on the lock and I risk it going away from me and then having to jump in the lock to get it back. Not a chance. Ian, Chris, how you doing, fella? But yeah, so that's my plan anyway. So I'm going to build it, take my photos on the blind so it's all nice, then try it in the bath, and if it survives the bath, because it is one hole, the hull itself is one whole piece, so there's no, in theory it won't leak. So the only theory there is that will it balance. So if it balances in the bath, then I've got half a chance of it being all right, and take it down to the lock. It'll be good pictures, that's for sure. Sounds a good idea, Fred. take a landing net with you. I'll be like, ah, look what I caught. I remember when I first went to that lock. Now I like a little bit of fishing, you know, and there's a lot of pike in that lock, and I was there, and this fisherman's there, this old fella, and he's fishing away, and I went, any luck? Nah, son. He goes, I went, right. So I go up further from him, you know, out the way, as you do, and I'm fishing away, minding my own business. Now, I really didn't expect to catch anything. That wasn't my intention. And about 10 minutes later, my rod goes nuts. And I've got a big old pike on the end of my rod. And I'll be honest, completely honest, I kind of bricked it a little bit. I thought, oh no, because I wasn't expecting to catch anything. And bless him, the old fella come over and he says, you alright there, son? I says, no, not really. He goes, do you want a hand? I says, yes, please. Bless him. And he gave me a hand and showed me how to deal with it. Because I kind of didn't expect that at all. See, because he never caught anything, I just assumed that it was going to be one of them days where you just chill by the water and not actually catch anything. Bless him. I totally didn't expect it. No worries. Take care, Stephen. You still need ballast, though, Fred. Yeah. More than likely, mate, to be honest. I'll try it in the bath. If it works, that's fine. If it doesn't, I won't let go of it. Basically, just make sure I'm putting these decals in the right place, which is all good. It's all these little black lines everywhere. They're all over the place. You can't really see it very well, but they're there. You'll see them on the finished photos. Yeah. Yeah. See that very well. Yeah. Super job. Excuse me. I get this. Oh, ones and stuff. I think there's two more to go on there. Yeah. Two more on the wings. I'm just going to water them both. Good fun. Right, while that's in the water, come on, let me know just to hold it down. And then get this nose art bit done. And nose art always makes it fun. Try and cut it so there's not too much clear backing, because I can't be doing with that. Yeah, my old cherry, yeah. You can't really see that, but there is. Stick that in there too. I'm getting there. Not much decals left. That's all that's left. So I'm getting there. Evening, Michael, Stephen. Dog's barking out there. Oh, boom, boom, boom. I wonder if Dora would float. Imagine doing that. Right. No, I'm very sad. Cool. Boom, boom. That's it. All walk line stuff is. All good. Now one. Maybe in a sec. There we go. Good job. And now the artwork goes head. Think about that. Lovely job. Oh, love it. Don't knock it over and break the landing gear, that is. Yeah. Just going to double check that before I show you it. Make sure I've done that bit right. Because I do like the nose art, it kind of makes it. Yep. Yep. Oh, don't me. You can see that very well, but there's the nose art on there. A little bit touching up on the paintwork there, but that's nothing. Not going to affect the decal, so. Good job. Just going to put some more sole on there everywhere. Just to make sure. Well done. Can't wait to get into those. Still have a Terrier BMW. I did I think it was a Z3 convertible, I think it was, when I done a Beamer. Evening Paul de Sousa at Sunday night already, halfway through my main DR1. Ah, right, yeah. Another dream kit I do recommend. Also Ming's new F18, what looks like another dream one. Great work on the Lanc. Cheers, buddy. I've got the Kitty Hawk F35B with full big head photo etch and top-notch RAM masks and all sorts of gubbins to play around with. If military did race cars, I would build military things. Nearest I've got for a NASCAR sponsored by the US Army. Ooh, cool. Right, we've got some more wonderful bits here. We need to go on somewhere. Okay, so they go under the window. I've got the ED989 to put on. I might as well get them on. Serial codes. Get them on because they always stand out and all. So this is a 27th hour, but you have to remember that I only do it live, so, and then with the chatting as well and everything else, I guess you could probably say it's about 23 actual hours work so far for an ank. I try to build almost anything, doesn't matter to me, but I prefer a lot of the older stuff in various engineers. Yeah, I'm the same. I mean, I go to air shows, right? Big aviation fan and all that. I love watching the big jets and all that lot flying and the noise and everything else. And now and again, I get a stupid inclination to build a jet. Now, jets are not really my thing. I like the old props and all that lot. So I always complain like mad why I'm building a jet, but I build them. The last time was a English Electric Lightning 148, and I got it all perfect, done the metal finish, right in the wing root. It swelled. The metal came out wrong, just on that wing root. And it was bugging me and bugging me and bugging me, so I stripped the whole thing and started again. And what I didn't realise was it's the aerodynamics of the aircraft created the turbulent air swell when I was spraying the metal, which I was not happy bunny. Yeah, and that goes under that one there. It's just there. So I've got the F-35 with all the gubbins. Now I know the Kitty Hawk one, there's a few issues with it, fit wise, etc. But I've been up close to an F-35 and it's an awesome aircraft when you're up close, so it's got to be done. I'll build anything. I think the boat is the last one I've checked off my list, unless the swim wagon or whatever you call it. I haven't built a fire truck. Haven't built a lorry. I've not built a tank. A fire engine I fancy. Something about a fire engine. Martini Porsche, can't wait to get going on that. Yeah, it's nice, looks nice. I've done F1. I kind of just do whatever takes my fancy, really. Let's get this last serial number on here. Wait, where'd that go? Okay, so it goes across the door, I think. No, just before it. Yeah. Just right there. Yeah, like that. There. Like so. Super. Got some silly little red dots. Black dots, I mean. We've got a load of red lines, I guess some of them are underneath. Maybe. Can't tell by that picture. Zoom in. Yeah, I've got a couple of red lines underneath. I think that's about it on the top. Apart from a load of little dots. Yeah, it's just all dots then. So all good. And we've got all that on. Might as well get the old property doodahs on. Now we've got some wheel on. See if we can get these on. I know they're a tight fit. Didn't expect it to be that tight, crying out loud. Yeah, I'm just gonna glue these, I think. Mm. Get this one on. Yeah, that one's going on. Good stuff. One more. Touch any decals. There we go. Props on there. Nose art on there. Got some wing markings there, lines and stuff. A little red square at the back there. We've got a serial code number on the back there as well. That'll about do it, I think, for today. Certainly getting there. The wheels are on there too, look, where I clipped them on so they still turn. So, certainly getting there. Still got the rear wheel to sort out. A couple of little breakable bits that annoy the hell out of people when you put them on. So what's left to do? Got a few little tiny breakable bits to put on. The rear wheel to put on. few more decals to go. Then a bit of the smoke effect going on the engines, from the engines there. Then a bit of weathering and whatnot. Then we'll matte coat it. Then we'll do the aerial radio wires and all that lot. And we'll be there. So I mean, there's still a good few hours to go on, a few more episodes still to go, but we're certainly getting there now. It's been a long old one, this one. That looks very nice. Thanks very much, Richard. Definitely getting her, looks fab. Thanks for that. All good fun. Ah, Psycho Fish. Gonna go swimming lessons. Hi Edward, how you doing, fella? Oh dear. Psycho Fish, man. Can't believe he's got his own channel. Right, so yeah, we're getting there on the old Lanc anyway. You know. I'm not going to rush it. I don't want to rush it. I don't want to spoil it, you know. So, just taking it a bit at a time so I don't ruin it. Try and get it to look half tidy. All good fun. So that's looks like that's my hour up already, which is unreal. Really. You know. Yeah. So that's it for now. I shall be back on it again Tuesday. We'll get them red underside ones on. And then that's it for decals really. And start messing about with, maybe airbrush some of the smoke effects, because I noticed that on the top it's like a grey, whitey, black, you know, kind of smoke effect, whereas underneath where the black paint, it goes quite whitey, grey kind of colour. So there'll be a couple of different layers of colours going on that with the airbrush, hopefully. I've never done it before, so here, you know, you got to try these things. So cheers, Phil. All good. Gone quick. See you soon, mate. Stay safe. Cheers, innit? You take care. But yep, that's it for now. Anyway, I'll see you lot on Tuesday, 7 o'clock, and we'll carry on. If I don't see anybody else before that, you know how to get hold of me and all that, carry on. So, you know the links to press to get hold of me if you need me. And that's it. So stay safe, take care, look after yourselves, and I shall see you all soon. Bye for now.